There is increasing concern about the amount of rubbish in our oceans and washing up on our beaches. Rubbish in our coast and marine environment not only looks bad, but is a huge danger to wildlife, including marine mammals and seabirds. The Eyre Peninsula community has also been concerned about this worldwide problem, and you can now help by getting involved. In 2009, school groups, community groups and individuals were invited by the Eyre Peninsula Natural Resources Management Board to take part in monitoring the marine debris that's washing up on their local beach as part of a region-wide survey program. Volunteers involved collect and sort rubbish into groups based on their type. Different types of debris are then measured and weighed. Over time, this information will start to paint a picture of the volume, type and possible sources of marine debris washing in at different places across Eyre Peninsula. This short movie will help to demonstrate and explain how to complete your marine debris survey. Choose a beach survey close to you where you would like to complete your survey. An NRM Coastal Management Officer can provide advice on choosing your site and will ensure the beach you choose is not already being surveyed by someone else. An officer will then help you mark the start and end points of your survey site with a GPS. Your survey area should ideally be about 1 kilometre in length. This will become the area within which you collect and sort your marine debris. Be provided with a monitoring kit which includes scales, a tape measure, Stanley knife, collection bags, data sheets for entering your data, and a flyer on safety. Please be sure to read the information on safety before you head out to complete your survey. Safety equipment such as gloves will also be provided. If possible, avoid doing your survey when birds are actively nesting. Most shorebirds nest above the high tide line. They are very camouflaged and both chicks and adults are vulnerable during the nesting season, which is between September and February. Please leave your dogs at home and watch where you place your feet. On the day you complete your survey, fill out the details about your site on the Beach Litter Survey Site information sheet. This includes your observations about the beach on the day and information relating to the weather prior to the survey. To undertake the survey, spread out in a line from the waterline to above the high tide mark and walk your transect. Collect all manufactured rubbish down to the size of a bottle cap between the water's edge and the base of the fore dune. You do not need to collect any plant material or wood from trees or plants that may be on the beach. Please be careful with heavy items, and you may not be able to remove these from the beach. You can still record these items on your data sheet and record an estimated weight. Just be sure not to record the item again if it's still there when you next return. A coastal officer will provide advice on how often the survey should be completed. This will be a minimum of every 3 months. Now you've collected your marine debris, it's time to sort, measure and weigh what's come off of your beach. Empty your collection bags and sort rubbish into the different rubbish groups. There are 6 rubbish groups in total: plastic, rubber, metal, glass, timber and paper and fabric. You'll notice on the data sheet that both a number and a weight are requested for most items. In some cases, only a number is needed, such as for drinking straws. This is because the item is too light to register a weight on most scales. If you have other items where you cannot register a weight, just record the number of items you have collected. The important thing to remember is to put these items that you haven't weighed separately together in a bag to measure a combined weight to make sure they are included in the total weight for that rubbish group. You'll find it easier if you work through your data sheet one rubbish group at a time. Plastics are the largest rubbish group and include items such as pallet wrap, plastic food wrappers, plastic bags, plastic bottles, fishing line and lures and ropes, to name a few. For ropes you've collected, separate out pieces greater than 1 metre in length from shorter lengths that are less than 1 metre. Using your tape measure, mark out 10 metres. Lie your lengths of rope greater than 1 metre end to end to make a 10 metre length, and then repeat alongside for another 10 metres. Once you have laid out all rope lengths greater than 1 metre, you can then add the number of 10 metre lengths you have to get a total length. Put these lengths of rope into a bag so you can also measure weight of the rope. You only need to record a combined weight for the lengths of rope less than 1 metre. You don't need a length. For plastic bags, try to count shopping bags, bait bags and ice bags separately. You can then combine them for weighing. Once you have finished counting, measuring and weighing all your plastics, then move on to the other rubbish groups. For each rubbish group, remember to include the total weight of all items, including those you only counted. When finished, please dispose of your marine debris if possible in your general rubbish or recycling, and remember to return your data sheets to the NRM Board for entry onto the regional database. Thank you for helping with Eyre Peninsula's Marine Debris Survey program, and please don't hesitate to contact a Coastal Management Officer if you require assistance with completing your survey.
We're from Tumby Bay Area School and we complete our marine debris survey at Back Beach, Tumby Bay.
I think it comes from mainly off of boats, and some debris like plastic can come from as far as Japan and China.
Because they can kill animals, because animals can mistake them for food or something, and they can get wrapped around their neck and choke.
I reckon we're helping by we go out to Back Beach about twice a year, and we've been doing that for the last 2 years and collecting up all the rubbish that we can find.
Well, it's pretty fun because we know we're helping out the animals, and Mr. Koch buys somebody lunch for whoever does the best job. The time I went, we found about 50 to 70 bottles of cans, and now that we find about 1 or 2.
Yeah, and we're only finding practically just little bits of rope.
Us going there twice a year and picking up the debris.